I wonder what the threat level is right now with the Ukrainian shit.
Dude, high risk, high reward. You know? You've heard it before. You know how it goes. It's not a question.
You would have to think that if any country really wanted to invade America, that would be like you at the poker table going like all in. Like you're either gonna hit and take the pot and win the championship, or you're gonna fucking be broke and you're gonna be hurt.
I feel like, and are we just getting that U.S. propaganda of like Russia's broke? Because, dude, why are they still fighting in Ukraine? They are Russia.
I think it's like when you talk so much shit for such a long time and then you have to go back it up and you're getting your ass whooped. I mean, you gotta eventually just keep fighting, because if you just give up, you admit defeat. It's like, well, damn, man.
Yeah, it signals like
you ran that fucking mouth.
So you run it into the dirt once you start.
Yeah, don't let that fucking puppy dog mouth. No, don't let that fucking bulldog mouth run over that puppy dog ass.
Yeah, well, it's because in that geographical area. You know what I mean? Like you got China, you got Japan, South Korea, North Korea. It makes them look weak that they can't
take back
Ukraine. You
know.
Yeah, you forget how close like they are in like Southeast Asia to Russia, because Russia is
so massive.
Everything across the top.
Yeah, so massive.
Isn't that crazy?
So much of it is like barren land.
Yeah, it's just nothing. Wasteland.
Yeah, nothing.
That's where so many different armies that tried to invade Russia just. Didn't the Romans try to go through Russia and they got stopped, and then the Germans try to go through Russia and they got stopped. Yeah, but
Hitler did get stopped. What was it, Stalingrad?
No, but was it
Stalingrad?
The problem was they were trying to fight a two-front war. They were actually winning, and then when winter came, they were advised not to go deeper into Russia.
They all starved.
Yeah, most of them actually starved, froze to death. Mm-hmm. Rather than actually being killed by a weapon like they did.
Oh yeah,
that's what. If they would have just stayed put instead of fighting a two-front war.
Yeah, but
they would have been way.
Could they have stayed put for the whole winter?
Probably. It depleted
try to get that mic closer.
It depleted so many.
Get it close.
Like the forces. It was just like insane.
Yeah.
But
I know these chairs are uncomfortable.
Yeah.
These are the first edition chairs.
First edition
studio.
Yeah, I had a first edition Charizard one time. I think Jamie stole it. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah.
First edition. Logan Paul buy that for?
What were they, like 100,000 now?
No.
Yeah, I think it's like 1.2 milli. The one he wears around his neck.
Wow.
Yeah, he wears it when he boxes.
It's like a first edition Charizard, like perfect mint, like
10 out of
10. 10 out of 10.
Yeah, grade 10 or whatever it is.
Yeah, it's not just there's a bunch of first edition Charizards.
I think it's signed by Bill Clinton.
Or was it Jeffrey Epstein?
One of those.
Yeah, whatever one.
Epstein Island. Yeah,
whatever one was at fucking Bohemian Grove when Jake bought it.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cheers. Welcome to the show.
Cheers. Yep.
Welcome back, friends, to another episode of UltraWisdom. Today's guest, Eric Pierce.
Appreciate
to the show.
Recount Georgia.
Dude.
Recount Georgia.
Yo, would you rather be a werewolf or a vampire? Did you see that?
I haven't seen it.
Herschel Walker, bro.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I haven't.
He said, man, the other night I was watching a movie, and I always thought I wanted to be a vampire. My entire life, they some bad motherfuckers.
Yeah.
But then I seen a werewolf get all big and hairy, and that shit was crazy, and I realized if it came down to it, I'd rather be a motherfucking werewolf or a vampire.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of things like that.
He didn't say motherfucking, but that was the gist of that conversation.
I haven't
no
kept
joke.
up with any of that.
The runoff in Georgia, and
Yeah.
Obama came on to like some kind of a speech to like a crowd, like a rally or something, and was pretty much taking the shots like, I mean, who would want someone to run their state when they would rather be a werewolf than a vampire?
Well, yeah, they kept saying that he
said,
swear to God,
I want to be a vampire.
Dude, but Herschel Walker in this dead ass being like, dude, it's fucked up.
I gotta look that up.
That shit is funny. Yeah, look up Herschel Walker, vampire or werewolf. That shit will make you crack up. It's like a minute and a half, and Obama just straight obliterated him the other day at some rally, because I guess they're still, I don't know how a runoff exactly works.
It's done now. It's because neither one of them got 50% of the overall vote.
Oh, okay. So whatever third party took enough to,
so
like a 49-48.
So it was the top two,
Gotcha,
and then they take it.
But that shit is hilarious, bro.
I gotta look that up.
Shit, but I legit think he's being dead serious. I mean,
No, he is.
I feel like the Democrats are taking the craziest, extreme, transgender, sexually fluid, bi, blue hair candidates, and the Republicans are taking these like sports and TV personalities that are just
they're trying to
neither
hit
side is picking the proper candidates.
Yeah,
and it's like we're watching a circus. It's like, do you want this guy that identifies as a wolf with blue hair who dresses as a woman but fucks couches on the weekend, or this guy who used to be a star running back and now thinks that being a werewolf is cooler than a vampire?
Said he graduated college, never graduated. Well, doesn't live in Georgia. I mean,
you saw the Pennsylvania jinx with Dr. Oz.
Yeah.
Versus,
so they're trying to go off of like the Trump like avenue. They're trying to take the Trump street, right?
They're trying to take the personality avenue when the Democrats take the progressive attitude. So it's progressive versus personality.
It's like they're going more extreme, but people want to be here in the middle, man.
Let's just take how about some real leaders?
Yeah, people want to be in the middle.
Whether man or woman. Just get some real fucking people out there that have a plan and a strategy and actually want to bring the country back to being viewed as a world power. Because I don't know if we're considered or looked upon like that anymore.
Look, all right, so this is where I was about to say. This is what I just was thinking in my head. I feel like people are thinking because, like I said, and like we said, they're pushing the two extremes, right? It feels like. Right? It feels crazy.
I just feel like, all of our candidates are these extreme individuals on both sides, and the general public's like, what the fuck are we doing?
But they're like...
These two? Seriously?
I think they're thinking that I think there are people thinking that this is the moment where the two sides meet in the middle and battle. That's what I think. I think it really is like where people are thinking the middle is gone. You got to join one.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's like the middle's gone, so therefore you take the most extreme on left or right to stay relevant.
Yeah, but
I guess to
but my personal opinion is that I feel like the majority of people are the people in the middle.
Yeah,
there are people in the moderate middle who can have conversations.
Yeah,
that's simple.
And that's
people that can have civil conversations. And look, I know there's some things that you live your life by that I don't agree with, and I have an opinion that is dissenting, or opposite even. But that's okay.
Good teams win, great teams cover.
Nice to see you. Have a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's more people that you actually have more in common, than you actually realize. There's the thing that gets people is like this one issue, you know what I'm saying? Like they hear that one issue that they just completely disagree with, and they just stop listening to whatever you got to say. Y'all could agree on 9 out of 10 things, but they don't want to hear those 9 things when they hear that one thing that they don't agree with. They're just like, hey, I'm not going to hear you out anymore. Civil discourse is like just kind of like out the window. You watch TV or like media, and all you hear is like just like a clippet of like an interview. You never hear like the actual. Prior to what they're saying, after what they're saying, they just get this clickbait. Everything is clickbait, revenue,
taken out of context.
Revenue. Yeah, taken out of context.
It's one hot take statement of a 45-minute interview where that individual may have made some really good points or brought up some good ideas or topics, but because they were like, where does conception begin? You know what I mean? They take that bit right there, and it's
and it's over. It's after that.
He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I live my life by the 9 tenets, and I live her every day, and I'm jacked as fuck, dog.
Yeah. Man, can you believe it?
PEDs.
He was on steroids.
Can you believe it? I think we all can. He said, do you take PEDs? He said, yes. And they were like, really? He was like, perform, execute, dominate, strategize.
Dude, I can't believe. I was actually looking him up, and he's everywhere.
The 9 tenets are pretty cool.
Yeah, but that motherfucker said he literally sleeps on like a wooden slat.
Yeah, he was like
nothing that man says anymore, right?
I turned my Wi-Fi and all of my devices to airplane mode so the cellular service doesn't fry my testosterone.
Sounds like he's out there in the West Virginia. What's it? You know what I'm talking about? The boys went out there snowboarding, and they said aliens live out there.
Oh yeah,
They coined it the alien orphanage.
Yeah,
it's out there by the
Yeah,
the
I remember y'all
satellite
talking about
in
that.
West Virginia, the only satellite that runs on like a certain frequency, it's looking for like radio waves in space.
Yeah.
It's literally looking for aliens. They said they went out there and stayed like, 5 minutes from it, 10 minutes from it, and there's some energy out there. I can't remember the place, but...
So yeah, you could eat liver, live your life by the 9 tenets, and literally just be a jacked human being. But they said he's spending like $1 million a year on.
What was it? 11? Is it like 11,000 a
Yeah,
month?
no,
or something
it is
like
11,000.
that?
Oh, it's
That's the
100,000.
number.
It's even 100,000 a year on juice.
Yeah. On growth.
Dude.
He said it's because people kill themselves every day.
Yeah, he said, I'm
and
trying to
stuff.
fucking, restore the confidence back in the young men in this country.
Yeah.
X amount of people kill themselves every day. X amount of, young people in this country think about killing themselves every day. And I just wanted to restore that confident, healthy, primal way of living back
He said,
into...
I definitely didn't steal it from 1990s Fear Factor eating testicles. I didn't steal that shock factor at all and then juice my bones.
Can you imagine coming across the Liver King and you're thinking about killing yourself, and then
I'm not going to do it anymore because of him.
It inspires you, and you're like, damn, you know what? I think I want to change my life and not end it. I'm just going to start eating organs. And
I got a buddy named Scott. He said he can give me some at least a half
plates.
cycle. He gave me a half cycle.
At least a half cycle.
And
Like,
you've been
straight
eating
up.
liver for like a year and working out, and you're not seeing any progress. And you're like, damn, I suck at this too. And then you find out your hero's just fucking juicy.
Guess what, dude? I wonder how much. He should probably just like start a HGH company. Because, I mean, dude, it looks like it works on you. Maybe I'll try that.
You think he really sleeps on wooden slats, though? I gotta have I want a purple mattress, man.
The man
That's the
eats
next thing that I want to get.
Animal testicles.
Bro, yeah.
Like for fun. And it's not even like you cook it up and make it spicy.
You just
it's just
eat it.
like eat it.
But what if it's not even... What if it's just like made to look like that? What if it's not even animal?
No, it
testicles?
is.
You sure?
It is.
I mean, what if someone's like, yo,
yo,
you'll make $100 million a year eating these raw fucking
does make-
organs?
he
I
does make
bet you I'll eat anything for $100 million
He does
a
make
year.
$100 million off his like supplements.
Seriously, no. That's why it's like, that's fucking nasty. But for real, I'm stomaching testicles and brains all day if my bank account's $100 million.
Yeah.
Come on.
His wife, backstory of it, his wife used to be like a dentist.
dentist?
Yeah, a dentist. And that's what...
Primal
like,
Queen.
Yeah. And so she kind of like, they branched off.
I don't know anything about his wife.
Nothing
He was
at
like,
all.
I
She
wasn't
kind of
at
looks
all.
just like him. Not in the face, but like she's like
Weird.
ripped out.
Like the 1990s PE teacher that you think that's on PEDs also?
No. I'm not saying she looks like
okay.
Miss Steele.
They
from
look
Heroic or
like
anything.
the Flintstones.
Yeah.
They're like that, they look primal. They look primal as fuck.
Like
a very attractive, caveman and cave woman.
Yeah, she's not like Cyborg.
She has
you
a
know
beard
what I'm saying?
also?
Yeah. No.
Down there.
Yeah, probably down there. Yeah, if they're going with Primal.
Low beard.
Yeah,
Primals don't shave.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question, man.
Dude.
Did they shave?
I don't know.
He says he doesn't wipe his ass. His shits are so clean that he hasn't wiped his ass.
That guy
in, I
has some
forgot how
fucking
long.
testimonies.
I
There.
swear to God. Yeah, I swear to God.
I mean, that's because he takes 6 ice baths a day, probably. I mean, come on. Like,
Yeah, he's like,
you're
I
bathing
surf,
in-
I eat wild yak, I fucking
You
swim
don't have
in
to wipe your
rivers.
ass because you're pampered, my guy.
They're
I
like,
know you
yo,
look like
he'll do podcasts and he's like, I'm sorry if my natural musk is making this room smell terrible,
I just
but
wanna know
this is
how-
what a primal smells like. And after a while, you get used to it and realize that this is what humans should smell like.
yeah, but how does he know he doesn't have to wipe his ass? He checks every time? You know what I'm
He
saying?
probably
Like,
can't check or wipe his ass because he's so jacked. He's like, oh shit,
dude. That
I
guy
can't
definitely
reach back
puts
there.
his finger in his ass and
primal.
primal.
$100 million,
He's like,
I mean.
why you need to wipe,
Dude, I'm in.
Dude, do you taste that?
He said, dude, that's
That's
liver.
what it tastes like.
That's just fucking.
I mean, dude, you're eating raw organ. Think about what's coming out. Raw organ.
What's the
I mean,
over under on
shit
years
is-
that guy's gonna live after all those all those steroids? That shit is
Right.
detrimental to your health.
I wonder if he's like will be
He's like 50 years old.
if he'll be an example of like let's say he dies in like 6 years.
That's what I'm
right?
thinking. Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, and then you're like, whoa, like that's not right. That's not how it's supposed to
Liver
be.
King
Whatever that
out.
is.
Yeah, Liver King out.
Liver
Yeah,
King
that's
out.
what he says. Liver King
Liver
out, but he's
King.
out for real.
Out,
Yeah, dude.
dude. I'm telling you, that shit is the latest guest on Joe Rogan was the guy. I've never watched his YouTube
More
channel.
plates.
More plates, more dates.
Yeah,
Oh, the guy who
yeah.
leaked the info.
And he
Leaked the
breaks
emails,
down
yeah.
like the cons and the negative effects of like using that much steroids.
Oh, dude.
And it's bad. It's bad. But it's like, dude, all those celebrities that do those superhero roles, they juice.
Well, they say
So do you juice 5 to 10 years to make hundreds of millions of dollars and then get off it?
Well, I heard that
And
they're
it maybe
going
takes
after
10
The Rock.
years off your... Yeah.
They're going after
now.
like The Rock next. They want him to like just
Come
before
clean.
they dig any deeper. Yeah, to come
Because
clean
they're
and
like,
be
bro,
hey, listen.
there's no way you look that jacked in your 50s,
Yeah.
and in your 20s you weren't even close to that.
Well, it's funny because
in your
you
20s,
know,
that's when
doesn't-
you would be like peak.
Right, because you have it naturally. But doesn't Joe talk about just what is
but
it,
they said-
testosterone therapy?
HRT. Hormone
Replacement therapy?
Yeah, replacement therapy. Yes, yeah.
And so he openly
He's like,
talks
yeah, I've
about
been using
it,
that shit for
right?
10
Like,
years.
That's how you. What is he? 50 something?
Yeah, that's when you get older. When you become an older man in those 50s, you don't have the T that you normally had, and that drives your libido. You know, it's your sex drive, your recovery, your sleep. All that shit is affected by that. And at that age, it really is beneficial to you as a man of that age to get testosterone
I
replacement.
want to say
because
right now, when I
it'll help.
start 50, when I turn 50 years old, it's like the over the hill birthday. Is like when I start. Why not? Why would I not?
Oh, and it's
I
way.
mean 50
no,
years
yeah,
old.
and I think
I'm
it's
into
way.
50. This is when my body starts dying. Why wouldn't I supplement it with hormones?
Yeah, and it probably is, and it's probably very beneficial and a lot better, like a procedure. Like it's probably performed better and cleaner and safer now than it was 30 years ago. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it probably will be something all of us at 50 will be doing. It's like, yo, this can extend
like future shit.
your energy and your sex drive for the next 20 until you
This
hit
is what people
70.
do. Yeah.
Compared to pretty much dying off
What
at
about
50.
the Hollywood? You know what people do now? Pump fake shit into their lips and their tits.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Right.
thinking, I got a family member,
I can
bro.
definitely
I'm not doing
imagine
the
supplementing
testosterone
your
shit.
health
Yeah, I
in
mean,
the future.
I'm doing 10-minute abs by this guy that I know. 10-minute
dude,
abs.
if you plank on the carpet for 3 minutes, you'll get jacked.
Dude,
Yeah,
I
fucking
know,
jacked.
I know you got a guy who knows 10-minute abs, but I got a guy.
7-minute abs?
6.
6-minute.
3 minute?
I heard that.
2 minutes?
It's not long
I thought it was
enough.
3.
Is it 3 minutes?
I don't know.
I don't
dude.
remember. When you sleep on a couch for 6 months, you forget things.
Yeah, you definitely done that before.
You're like, dude, it's really hot in this house.
Yeah.
This projector is not cooling at all.
Yeah, we could say, yo, hey, come visit me from Michigan. No, what is it? Come visit me from Wisconsin.
Hey, I know you live 1,000 miles away. I got this sick
I
setup.
know where you live. You're in the Great Lakes and there's snow there, and you've never felt anything above 67 degrees. But here, in the summer, when your AC's broke in Petersburg, Virginia,
With 2 couches put together.
it's 101 when you're trying to sleep, baby.
It's like, dude.
So you gotta get a hotel,
Dude, you
dude. I know
remember
you're broke. I know you're sleeping on the couch, but you gotta get a hotel, dude.
Man, do you remember the West Virginia trip that we went? It was me, you, Kyle, Kaylee. That was a
shit.
wild trip, bro. Yeah.
That was Maryland.
Was it Maryland? It was
Yeah,
Maryland.
that's
Atlantic
why I
City.
was like,
Maryland-
I think I'm
Maryland
Maryland
Live.
Live.
Yeah, Maryland
because
Live, that's
you and
it.
Kyle saw that dude outside like destroy his phone or something, or
Yeah.
what happened? Like, and we missed it.
I don't know.
That was when we got the hotel and the toilet wouldn't flush or something.
Yeah, and y'all went
so they gave
upstairs.
us another
Yeah.
room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dashing through the snow.
Wow.
Yeah, dude, it's
Wild,
Christmas.
wild, yeah.
But this will
One
probably
horse
be out
open
around Christmas, probably
sleigh.
after Christmas, because
All the things
Lost
you know.
fuck ton of money. It was just one of them trips.
Laughing all the way.
you know what I just realized I could
Yeah.
do? I could make a sweet YouTube channel of me doing illegal things, running from the cops, and wearing that wristband and having the drone chase me.
Just
with-
follow you. It'd be like the
Dude.
Grand Theft Auto Skycam.
It's literally, hey, you want to see this guy do crazy shit and then get arrested?
Hits from the bone.
They're going to let you put that out 100%. It's your drone.
It's your content.
They're like, dude, there's a drone above us. You're like, that's mine. If you want to like punch me or anything harder, you can do that. It'll give me like at least another 100,000 views.
I wonder if
Fucking-
that shit really works though. Like you've seen them like when they
No, it
advertise
has. It goes
like
like
the
35.
snowboard. Okay,
They go
when
like
you're-
35 miles per hour.
When you're snowboarding and like can look at you.
Oh,
like,
drones
They,
are
they
sick.
can track you AI.
I don't
at
know
least, like,
much about
35.
them, but they're sick.
I'm pretty sure there's some that go like 50, 55,
I'd
something
be
like
afraid
that.
it would hit like a branch or like a tree line. You know what I mean? Like as it's following.
Oh,
you.
It's
yeah.
probably got sensors
Oh,
on it that.
Yo, did y'all see the new? I don't know what company put it out. It's some like big company like BMW, Mercedes, but they put out. It's like a drone, but it's transportation.
No.
Oh man, I want to look it up right now because I can't remember. But there's like a drone they're putting out. They just released it. It was like some press release, and it's like a quadcopter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a drone, but then it has it's like a 4-seater.
Are you put that in your Christmas list, quadcopter?
I mean, dude, it's like, what, 6 point...
Oh, wait, Christmas already came early.
Yeah, dude, Christmas came early around here.
Hey, man, that's a nice box.
Dude, Christmas came early around here. That thing puts out some heat, dog. You're talking about if you're poor, just spend $500, get that Xbox, play some games, dude.
What's that thing on the bottom? Do they all have that on the bottom? I got that on the bottom. I haven't even noticed. I must have just took it out.
Sideways, so I don't have anywhere to keep it.
Yeah, okay.
We're talking about Xbox Series X over there, baby.
No. Are you still in 360? Or one? The one,
dude.
One.
I still play
I'm just gonna NES. I don't have internet.
God.
Poor guy.
460 monster.
I'm going to hook up, like they say, like 10 Wi-Fi extenders and hopefully...
So have you heard of Barlink?
Yeah.
No.
We call it Barlink. It's called Starlink.
You talking about the Elon Musk?
Yeah, Starlink.
Shit? So he got in on it early then.
He's got it
at his house.
He's been on the waiting list for like a year.
Wow.
Yeah, he got it all installed.
It's great. I play with him all the time.
God. I didn't even know he was allowed to do that.
He you got to call somebody, I think.
Barlink.
Yeah.
But no, he was talking about like when he was first initially like going to set it up, like it asks you to take your phone and scan like the sky, and it'll tell you where the optimal spot to put it at, and the spot he was going to put it at, it said that some of the trees might block service, so he was going to have like have someone come out and fucking chop them trees, like trim the top of them trees, but then eventually. He like scanned it a couple more times, and it was like, oh, it shouldn't be a factor. So I guess he didn't have to get them trees trimmed.
It's probably better than some damn Verizon MiFi.
Oh yeah, I was like, dude, I'm not getting.
Yeah, but like, what's the speeds that it like? The minimum speeds.
Well,
that it
right
says
now I
it'll
think
give
it's
you?
running off. It not the full, like capability yet, right? Because it has like
600
delay.
down, bro.
600 megabytes per second.
Down.
That's not bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think it's like the full.
Because I'm only pulling a gig. I mean, I say only. That's a lot, but for something that's like
What are you like hardlined in?
Yeah, hardlined in.
Yeah.
I mean, but his shit's running at the house good, and it's out there.
I mean, you got satellite for 600 down. That's pretty good.
Yeah,
being in the woods.
Now, how much did he have to like put down to get it, like to get on the wait list?
I have no idea.
Nobody knows what the what it was.
I think like 500. I don't. I'm not too sure. I don't think it was
500. That was a good.
I don't
deal.
think it was astronomical.
My dad's
I think
about to
it
get
was.
on it though.
I would have paid $500.
My dad's about to get on it.
That could be wrong.
If I didn't have it, and they were like, "Hey, we don't know when you're going to get."
Because he told me the whole thing about it, and I believe it was like $500 down, and then like maybe another payment once you got the shit, but. If we were going to be at that house for like a long, like that was the forever home, I'd do it. But I mean, I don't fucking have time anyways to play. So
yeah, property management out there is.
I just ain't. I'm like.
I seen a bear out there.
Bear.
No, I literally across the pond.
A lot of cougars out there.
You know the pond behind his house now.
A lot of cougars out there.
Yeah,
the pond behind his house.
Yeah.
I know the people live on the other side.
The Mongols.
And they got a trail cam.
The Mongolians.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the descendants. And they got a bear on the trail cam. Really?
Damn.
Yeah. Skinny little old
Virginia. He ain't doing nothing. He's looking for some damn
look.
trash. God
Leave
damn, I'm going in taking my
shit.
shitty beef.
Dude,
we used to see bobcats a lot.
Start trapping some coons and leaving them cut open at night for them.
I'll just put Ollie out there. I'm like, I go to look for him. It's just a collar on the leash. It's like that goat in Jurassic Park.
I see when you tie him up, you're like, all right,
it's like that goat in Jurassic Park when they drop in the T-Rex cage and they lift that fucking lift back out, and it's just the chains. The goat's gone. The kids are like, ah!
Yo, I seen a video of a literal eagle come down and swoop up a toddler.
Huh?
An eagle came down, swooped up a toddler, grabbed him by the shoulders. They had like a parka on, right? And lifted him off the ground.
That's why he got swooped, because he's fucking whack wearing a parka. He scooped his ass. They said nerd.
4-year-old, bro. It's a 4-year-old. His parents were the nerds, man. You can't hold him accountable.
Yeah, that's true.
Look, picked him up and dropped him picked him up like a couple feet in the air and dropped him like 20 feet from where he picked him up from. Dog.
Damn.
We had the
dad
dog.
was like, hey.
I would stand there and be like, yo, it's meant to be. He was meant to be taken.
Yeah, when we had the little weenie dog.
Lost one of my kids a couple years ago.
You're definitely getting a week off of work for egle kidnapping.
Yeah, they told us that.
When you're tired and exhausted, that week off.
Like, I lost a kid this weekend. They're like, fuck.
We'll give you a couple days.
Yeah, Eagle took him. Damn Jeepers Creepers. Just
Yeah, dude, think about people in the swamps down there in the southeast. They're like...
In the bayou?
Yeah, you know, people... I had cousins that live in Georgia on the bayou, and they lost so many dogs to gators.
has a damn gate. I got a damn dog again.
What if you were just like, yeah, I lost a couple kids back 10 years ago. Left them outside for too long. They let them run around out too far down there in the swamp.
They talking more broken fucking English than that, man.
It's French. It's French down there in them swamps.
It's them Creole.
Yeah, Creole.
Damn, baby, down by the water.
I used some Creole seasoning a couple times.
It's good stuff, dude.
That's true, man.
Have you seen Peanut Butter Falcon?
No, but I want to.
It's about a man with Down syndrome befriending the guy who Shia LaBeouf plays. And he, like, takes him to a backyard wrestling thing, and he just, like, gets dogged.
It's supposed to be good as fuck.
Damn.
It's a great movie.
Peanut Butter Falcon. Peanut Butter Falcon.
So this is the movie that, honestly, I think the guy with Down syndrome's name is Zach. Sure. And I think Shia LaBeouf was like, this guy changed my life. He, like, changed him. I don't know if you've heard of Shia LaBeouf. He's been on a couple podcasts recently. And he's talked about, like, his life growing up with his father, like, controlling his money, like, as a child.
Dude, what was the movie that he was just in where he played like he was a Mexican?
He played his father.
No. The movie that he played like he was a Mexican.
I know you're talking about. I don't know.
The Priest.
Yeah, it was something like that.
Him and Mark Wahlberg did it, I think.
Was it Mark Wahlberg?
No, Mark Wahlberg's in a new movie called Father Stew.
That's what I'm thinking.
And he went to jail and then like was a criminal and then became a priest. Shia LaBeouf played recently in a movie where he was like a cartel gangbanger and got tatted the fuck up. And people were kind of pissed because he was in that bitch just straight like, hey, cuz, what the fuck you doing, bro? Like, choloed out, dog.
Bro,
Cholo.
He was supposed to be this super badass guy, and he was, but he got... I ain't trying to ruin the movie if anybody hasn't seen it, but he got killed pretty fucking early. Like
in the movie?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was the main.
We haven't seen it.
I thought he was going to be one of the mains.
Well, neither one of us know the name of the movie, so it couldn't be that fucking good.
Yeah, sorry to the 20 people that listen to us.
Like, hey, what's that Cholo movie with Shia LaBeouf?
Like, they just ruined it for me.
It's called Even Stevens Essay.
Bro, I watched Bullet Train last night. That new one with Brad Pitt.
I wanted to see that.
I didn't see that.
Dude, that's
good.
That's
on a 10 scale rate right now.
7. Solid 7.
I've heard it was good, but then I've read it was good, and then I've heard in real life that
it's got like.
I think maybe it's because people
got some
in
funny
real life
satire to it, though. You know what I mean? Like it's super high action, but it's got like a lot of satire to it.
I was
like,
Brad Pitt's tight, man. He fucking.
Oh, dude, he's good in that one.
Good shit.
Yeah, he's super good in that one. He's like
Pitt.
They're all hitmen, right? I'm not going to give away the whole movie, but if you just watch the 30-second preview,
does he die within the first 10 minutes?
No.
Okay.
But you know, they're all hitmen that are in there, and he's one of the main ones. But he's trying to like run a last job. He's trying to like kind of sail off in the sunset.
Always the last job.
Yeah, only do like snatch and grabs. You know, not no assassination type deal. And I don't know, man. It's just he's just funny like the whole way through.
I've heard it's a great movie.
Yeah,
and I want to see that new movie, Glass Onion.
Sides. I've heard that's good too.
Yeah, it's got like a fuck ton. I think Ed Norton's in it. Batista's in it.
Dude, his head looks like a pack of sausages.
It's like a
pack of sausages. You ever
the back of the head, the links. Yeah,
when they get a vacuum sealed.
Get the damn Frank's Red on the back of that bitch.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Sauce him up, dude.
Heich him up.
Yeah,
but no, I think it's like a Clue movie. It's like I think it's Ed Norton, I believe.
And it is. It's like based off Clue.
He's like, tonight I'm going to be killed by somebody.
Okay,
and y'all need to figure out. But there's
but then he really does get killed, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Then they showed that in the preview. But
the celebrity list for that movie is like stupid. It's like one of those where it's just dop, 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 dop. I mean, it's supposed to be pretty good. I mean, I want to watch that one.
Hey, take a pause. Right. I've been struggling because, like you said, you're busy in your mind.
Yeah.
You're not busy in time because.
Damn, I didn't know you're a poet. He said you're busy in your mind, not busy with your time. I like to rhyme.
I drive
a cool breeze and palm trees.
I left my Buick
while we're eating Guam cheese. Guam cheese.
Where'd you get that from?
Snoop Dogg, and who's the other guy? Andy Samberg, I think his name is. That commercial, the Corona commercial. Sorry, go back to being real.
Yeah, with your time, man. Your time, it's valuable. It's just.
Oh yeah, you're busy in your mind, bro. You're not busy with your time. Because when you have something and you can plan it out and you can have a long-term idea, you know, it takes days, it takes weeks, it takes months, it takes years, right? So it just comes down to your time management. I'm horrible with time management.
No, seriously, what do you think you struggle with time management the most? Like, what is your biggest challenge or obstacle with that? Like, what is it? Is it like
Motivation?
sticking to it? Is it getting after it? Is it are you ADHD and you can't focus on one thing?
I definitely
what
feel like I have some undiagnosed level on the ADHD spectrum.
Okay.
I feel that because
would you ever want to take a medicine for that?
No.
So, if you think you have some slight form of ADD, whatever, let's call it, and that's what's preventing you from...
No, that was just, an aspect. But no, I just feel like what's preventing me.
So what's your time
me.
management issue? Like, what's your issue?
Me.
Like, you get your procrastinator?
No, I just want to be here and now. I've had, let's say, some kind of a day, right? You can be like, what a day. Am I right? Kind of thing. So then you're like, dude, I just want to be here. I just want to be now.
Do you feel like those days are adding up, though? Like, you're just like, man, every day feels like it's been a day.
Oh, yeah, dude. I'm decades old now,
But you're not even close to the decades you will be.
Exactly.
So, like, if it's getting you now, what do you think it's going to get you in 2 more decades from here?
Well, that's the thing, dude.
And what do you think
I'm
is the
30
solution
years
to
old.
the time management?
I'm 30 years old. I've just left the 20s.
You're a baby.
You know the 20s. Come on.
The
You're
roaring
baby.
20s, bro.
The roaring 20s, baby. Call them that.
Yeah.
Right?
We need to do an episode where we tell our craziest drug stories. Paywall, $100 to listen.
Yeah. We ain't not
Seriously?
Joe Rogan. We need money. We don't talk
Also,
about our
we're not
drug use for
public-
free. Dude, I realized that
Shout out Matt and Shane's podcast!
Dude, I realized if you give a dude like a mic, like you see how our mics are on stands, so we're like, kind of, that's all,
Swivel dogs.
we have certain degree of movement. If you give
angles.
if you give it to a man's hand
Oh, dude, he'll mic it up.
and he's like, every time.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but my YouTube just showed me like a fart compilation
Farts
on
are funny.
podcast. So funny.
Farts are funny.
So funny.
When the girls at home fart, they go,
Yeah, dude,
that's
the number one
like
fart
they'll be
laugh,
like
dude.
doing something, and they'll be like, and I'll look at them, they'll look at me, and they'll go, and then they'll go right back to like getting after like toys, and I'm like, nice, good shit, dogs.
It's so funny, dude. But like, dude, even
Farts are
grown
funny.
men.
Kids are innocent. They're pure. If they think something's funny, you know why? 'Cause it's fucking
It is.
funny.
It's really
Farts
funny.
Are funny.
It's not.
Where do we lose that?
I didn't lose it. I've been doing it.
You don't fart
forever.
in public and go,
Dude. I got in trouble for mooning people in public.
and others.
I got caught mooning somebody in the back of a Winnebago when I was like 11. And like the people that were driving
But they
next
like
to
pulled
us,
you over.
they pulled
No
my
way.
grandpa over. And were
No.
like, hey, yeah.
Yes, dude.
Like
Your
the-
grandson
Oh, you were
was mooning
shitting your pants, weren't you? When they like literally.
Well, I
when-
didn't know why we were getting pulled over. I'm in the back. It's huge.
So what did your grandpa say?
My nanny came back there and was like,
Who showed
what
their
do y'all
fat
think
white
y'all
ass?
doing?
Which one
Who's
of you?
showing their ass? Ricky Ticky Mole Dicky?
I'm not fucking with
You
you.
heard that
Yeah.
story?
No.
An ancient proverb.
Yeah, Ricky Ticky Mole Dicky.
I thought it was Ricky Tiki Tavi.
Yeah, it's whatever. It's just one of those.
Different folks, different strokes.
No, man, it's a mole and a dick on this fat white guy. We ain't talking about no damn honey badgers in here.
Oh,
Yo, no, for real. They got me on the bus camera at school.
damn.
Mooning.
Yeah.
On the bus camera.
They were like, look, right here. You can see him pull his pants down. Right here. They paused it.
So, dude,
just
I remember
ass.
when they
They
had
made my dad
assigned
come
seats.
in and look at the camera. They made him
That's
come
it.
into the transportation
Did y'all have
department.
assigned seats?
It's just like a
Like
metal
on the
shed.
bus, on the school bus at any
Yeah.
age?
There was
did.
usually,
I
I
did.
think maybe once or twice there was that
I
bus
did.
driver that was like,
People got handsy on my bus.
I feel like at the
Yeah.
beginning of the year it was like assigned seats, but when the school bus driver just gave in and finally was just like, y'all can just sit wherever the fuck y'all want.
Yeah, well, they didn't assign us seats until people had a problem like, yo, I normally sit there, and then like it became
Telling you
like
what,
that issue. But
if you ride a school bus, you can survive
Anything.
any.
yeah, we always used to want to see a fight until
School
it made
bus-
us like an hour late getting home. We were like, fuck, man, fight on the way to school, not on the way home.
Dude,
you were just
school
like,
bus
fuck, man.
is
They do wake
an
up.
absolute,
Wake up ready.
School bus is an absolute fucking octagon, and dude, it is a straight battlefield of
Yo,
just
shout
jokes.
out Bus 27.
See, I don't remember stuff like
That was
that.
Shout out,
103.
dude.
Bus 103, Miss Lewis.
I remember we had an
was great.
old school bus driver, old white dude, and he'd be driving on the back roads, and they would slam their fist into the side of the bus and be like, "Dear!" And he would a heart attack, a stroke up front. You're just fucking.
You remember the fire drills on the school bus?
jump
Like
off
they
the
would
back.
take
Jump
you to
off the
the
back.
yeah, man. They time you and be like, too slow. You got to do it again. I'm like, holy shit.
They're like, dude, I just got my
Is
LG
real?
chocolate. I'm trying to take a nap while I listen to Avenged Sevenfold.
I'm like, no, it's 6:30 in the fucking morning. Like, who's the tallest kid here? To pull you off, and you're just like,
They're like, this is
can't
an
believe it's
equal
real life.
opportunity fire drill we're going to be running here. There is no winners or losers. So when you get off the bus, you get off the bus, and then whether you identify as a him, a she, or a they, you get off the bus.
I tell you, one of the most
you have to address it now.
memorable bus fights I had ever seen were these two guys, and the guy that lost, he didn't really lose that bad, but his underwear was like out. His pants were like below his knees or whatever. And nobody even really remembered him losing the fight. All they could remember was the skid marks on the outside of his underwear.
Oh, no.
Yeah, man.
That's
It was
hilarious.
yeah. I mean, we died. That was what.
So he won the fight.
Yeah, he won the fight. Nobody even remembered the fight.
But he
the
really
one-
has
skid
lost
marks.
the bus.
Yeah, everybody was just like,
You lost your friends.
yo, what the
Won the fight, lost your friends.
Yeah.
You should have got knocked out so no one saw the backside of your ass.
It was bad, man. I mean,
Dude, that's one thing I wish I did
Yeah,
more
dude.
of, throw hands.
yeah.
And like the
dude.
elementary, middle school age where really you did not get in trouble for it.
Yeah, Jake almost cut this guy's finger off one time.
Oh,
literally
dude.
took the kindergarten,
If I could-
they don't really cut much. You know what I mean? The kindergarten
Little
scissors.
scissors.
Yeah.
I think he had a problem with people and getting physical because you would pull knives on him when y'all were 6 years old.
wow. Yeah.
You were like, I'll fucking kill you. And he was like, come on, man, I got to go to school tomorrow.
Dude, I definitely would have. If I go back now to like my middle school self, I'd be like, yo, throw hands.
It's
hands.
like,
Because you really,
know how,
I know I was a pussy and I was afraid to get in trouble, so I didn't.
you know how like,
But
people say
now
they
I
had
know that
angels,
there's no real
like, and demons
repercussions
on their shoulder or whatever, like the classic like one-on-one shoulder, right?
Oh yeah, like the voices,
Think
like the
about
good and the bad.
if that's like, that's you.
Yeah.
But you come back from the future and you're like, do it, dude.
I'm telling you,
Did
let
y'all
me
two strap it or one strap it?
two strap pussy.
I one strapped
I
in
was
middle
two
school.
strap because I was also like, I'm not gonna just like do some shit that everyone else does.
I had a skateboard
I tell you,
backpack, so
it
you
has
had the
two
two
straps
straps
for
to
a
make
reason.
it secure.
No, I had a rolling backpack the first day of 6th grade, and I was like, yo, I can't do this anymore. Nobody had
A
one.
rolling backpack.
Yeah,
He
man.
had
My mom was like,
God,
There's kids
damn,
that
your
have them
flight's about
today.
to board, dude. Hurry up.
yeah, I was
Get
like,
to your gate.
I told my mom, I was like, hey, I can never bring this back to school. People think it's lame.
Dude,
I'd rather
no,
take your purse.
give
She
me
tried to give me a
the-
one sling. You remember those? The ones that go across your
strap
shoulder?
chest?
I was like, that's not going to work
Oh, you
either.
definitely are getting
Just
pieced up in
I
the
was
school
like,
bus.
Just get me a Jansport.
Dude, Jansport,
He said,
solid
just
color
get me a
backpack
Jansport.
every
That's
time.
it. Just give me a Jansport
I
like I've
two-strap-
always had.
I two-strap,
We'll go to school.
Jansport, solid color. You're good to go. You fly under the radar with that. You're not going to
Rolling
get picked on.
backpack, man.
That's
Embarrassing.
Yeah,
insane.
dude, why would your mom ever do that to you?
Well, they were like, oh, all those books you be carrying all
It'll
the
be easy.
time. Yeah, this will be way easier.
It'll
your
be
back
easy
won't
on
be
your
strained.
arms and your shoulders, but
She was like, you
not
won't be
for
like
your face.
Hunchback of Notre Dame. You know what I mean? You like, they had the Hunchback. And I was like, man.
She said, I've been reading articles because
Yeah,
the
she was
internet
like,
just came out.
the
It's
scoliosis.
1997.
Yeah,
You're
scoliosis
like, Mom,
is a big
the amount of
thing.
times I'll be bent over a sink blowing lines we'll call scoliosis, not this fucking backpack.
Yeah, bad, man. Only
Oh,
time I
dude.
roll one now is in, to the airport. Roll my fucking
Yeah,
legs.
dude,
That's
you
it.
can't, you can't go to school with anything unique as far as like an individual bag that's different from all the
Unless
other
it's got
Do kids wear
speakers.
backpacks now?
Speakers in the backpack. Yeah.
Two straps.
One strap was cool back in the day.
Yeah, but so were Jankos.
Jinko
Man.
jeans.
And they're not anymore.
It's like the dudes that dance with the glow sticks with the big pants.
Yeah, just-
And then
Under the bridge. Meet me in the trap.
It used
It's
to go
going
down, though.
Knock if you
We
buck.
used to have skate
Come
night.
on, ho.
Come on, ho.
Y'all remember skate night? Elementary
Dude,
school,
don't
middle
get this
school?
boy started on skate night over here
Skate
because he
night.
won't fucking shut up about it.
Skate night was
This guy,
the time
dude.
to shine, though.
God, I hate
the
you,
last
Eric.
two songs, though.
Cut
the,
this.
The second to last song was always fucking Ghostbusters. And you had to turn around.
So fun,
every
though,
time
right?
they
So
said
fun.
Ghostbusters.
I'm not a skate land
He
boy.
doesn't know, man. I know what you're talking
Petersburg.
about.
Yeah, the Crater Road.
I know
fucking
what you're
skate
talking
rink.
about, dude.
Then the last song was
Privilege.
you'd hold
No,
her
I know.
hand.
Couple skate.
Yeah, couple skate. And like,
Was like,
you've been eye fucking
Mariah
this girl
Carey.
all night. She's been eye fucking you. You're like, God damn, nobody else better prairie dog
Dude,
my
those-
fucking quail tonight. Like, I'm going for this one. You know what I'm saying? I'm going for that one. And then that's, sometimes you're disappointed. Sometimes, hey man, you're
Bro,
like,
that's
I
six-
got 15 minutes till my nanny picks me up. We're going to make out. They're like, make
Them
out.
6th grade to 8th grade
Yeah.
boners were
They're like, dude,
no
only
joke.
15 minutes.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to go pee and it took me like 9.5 minutes because I couldn't stand still because I kept rolling backwards from
Did
the
you do the
urinal.
inlines or the 4x4s?
I did 4x4s, bro. I was
Did
classic.
you? Okay.
That was classic.
Yeah, I can't do the 4x4s.
I didn't go inline until I was like 27 years old.
Classic trash.
I got stuck with inlines one night before I made my nanny buy me some inlines because I tried it, sucked ass. My old man was like, he can't do inlines, but that guy is the guy that can glide backwards with 4x4s. He's tried inlines.
Dude, let's
can't
go out
stand
there
up.
with him.
Can't stand. He can still do it.
Let's go out there with
knees
him.
and all.
My dad can still do it too.
Go 45 miles an hour backwards and just shuffle.
My
But
dad's
if you give him
fucking shredder,
inlines,
dude.
if you give him inlines, he can't even stand up.
You're telling me when no one's around, Glenn goes to the fucking
Skating rink.
skate
Well, no,
rink
that used
with
to be
like
the thing.
a
Look,
one-piece
that's
suit
how- that's how
sequined
he
out
met-
and just glides. Just
Look, that's how he met Ducky. Literally, they were
Skating.
like, yeah, that used to be the big thing back in the fucking
Oh, no, I
70s
know,
and stuff.
yeah.
They were like, skate ring, everything's going. Even when they were older, like
Because
18,
you can get
19.
lit.
give me a classic skate
Yeah,
song.
you can get lit
They would
and
be
shred on
drinking
the
like a
skating rink.
motherfucker, smoking dope, and then like everybody's like, oh my God, there's Glenn Pierce. He's flipping his hair. He had long hair, whatever. And that's the way it would go. He'd be doing the fucking moonwalk and, whatever, man. Just
They were
going
like, man,
that.
if there's some future where there's some subscription service that he could sell his sexual endeavors for, we'd purchase that.
Yeah,
Rock
yeah.
the cash bar. Rock
Yeah, I
the
mean that's
cash
with a
bar.
lot of things though that like in today aren't like cool anymore. Like how many people really go?
Well, because
like,
you went to the
jam-packed
skate land. You went to the skate
the bowling alley, skate land. Like
socialize. We
Yeah.
socialize from our pockets now in our apartment.
yeah. I mean,
like,
we went to River
FaceTime
City
me
Roll.
tonight.
We went to River City
Or-
Roll the last weekend. Like they try to revive bowling, but really most people there not even to bowl. It's like
Just
drink,
having to
see
hang
the
out
live
and go to-
band. Yeah,
Yeah, but also
Maybe
too, like,
we'll
the
drunk
bowling
bowl,
alley,
maybe.
Yeah, it's
The-
supplementary
the-
now. The bowling,
Yeah.
the bowling, the,
The
skating. It's
bowling,
like supplementary
the
to the
bars, the
experience.
skate, the movie theaters. People went to those places to meet people and talk to people and engage with people.
Yeah,
Now you go to those places and you can see it's just little bubbles.
yeah.
I'm here with my friends. Can you please, keep your shit over there? Like we're doing our thing in our lane. That's not how it used to be. But
Well, you
we
used to
don't
have to
go to
only
those
fuck the girl that was
places.
6 miles away from
We
you.
don't go
You
to
know what
those
I mean?
places
Like-
to socialize anymore. We go to
Yeah.
those places to just do a thing to get out of the house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, you think about how far like things have come though. Like my grandma and grandpa, I was like asking how they met, and they were like, "Well, you really didn't talk to too many people with like outside this certain radius, like
Yeah.
people within a town.
You dated people in your
each other."
town.
Yeah, basically.
There was like, yo, who's a single in the town?
yeah, and now like
And you went to the bar and you sat there and you waited for the men or women singles to come in.
Yeah.
And you bought drinks and you're like, come back to my place and listen to some albums.
yeah, being able to like
That was
connect
it.
with people now, or like meet people, or hook up with people, or whatever. It's
Get a
just
swipe.
like it's just a swipe, or a scroll, or whatever.
It's got to be witty. You got to be internet quippy.
I'm so
That's
glad.
what I feel like.
Ugh.
I don't meet people on the internet.
Eggnog season's here. Evan Williams. Remember we drank that
I
bottle
can't-
in the kitchen?
I can't do eggnog,
Yeah.
man.
I'm not
Evan
a-
Williams eggnog's not bad at
I'm
all.
not a big fan.
It's like stuffing at Thanksgiving. You have it once a year and you're like, I'm good.
Yeah,
No, I'd rather just have ET and Sundrop.
you got me
bringing
on
it
it.
back.
But just,
That sounds like high school.
yeah.
But it brings it
Evan
back.
Williams
man.
eggnog, just get a bottle, one or two. One or two with some ice in the glass. It's
Can't
good.
do it, man.
It's good.
Kevin's got it going. It's the truck driver life, bro.
Yeah, dude, you
What,
can
the
burp
burps?
when you're a
Yeah.
truck driver.
Yeah. Acid reflux. You been getting that a lot lately? Spend a lot of time in the
I
truck.
had it yesterday.
I
said I got a problem.
ever since
Today
I
I'm like, nah, I ain't got no problem.
ever since I quit drinking liquor years ago.
No liquor, huh? You just
No,
said
you
Evan
You
Williams.
sound like my uncle.
You just said Evan Williams. Eggnog.
Yeah, once a year.
That's it, huh?
I'll literally get a bottom of the Evan Williams
No
eggnog.
proper 12 when Connor
No,
fights.
I don't.
But 12,
I
huh?
don't. I don't drink liquor.
If you light him up, I got a video of him getting lit up, going across the street over here and getting that high power.
Yeah, I don't do that.
And he said, "Hi,
Brady.
yeah,
Yeah,
He's Brady.
He comes out.
the liquor. The
blood
liquor
comes out.
I keep that demon away. I put him on the shelf. Indian in the cupboard. He's in there.
And he in the cover, but when you turn
He's
the
in there.
key,
Do you remember the
he
actual
turns
the
into a real life
VHS?
person.
The VHS actually had the key
Yes.
with the Indian
When
in
I
the
bring that
cover.
motherfucker
Yes.
out, when I
Yeah,
put that little
that
dude on the
that was a
desk,
sick VHS.
when he
That
comes
was
out,
unlocked the box.
Yeah.
that
It was
boy's
sick.
nuts. That box is locked on the shelf. I don't bring that dog out. And whenever I stop, because we used to go hard in the paint on Sailor Jerry's and shit.
Yeah,
And
Sailor
when we
Jerry's
drank
pretty
that, I'm not kidding you. It doesn't matter what I ate, what I did. I always just at night during the day just
Tore you
burn.
up.
Second I stopped drinking that shit and just switched to beer, I just don't drink high power.
No, you remember Zach when like he didn't have a job and everything? He's like, guess it's time to switch over from coffee to some bourbon.
Oh, yeah,
some
dude.
whiskey. I'd be like, damn, bro, what time? It's like 1 o'clock.
High power boy.
I was like, yeah.
He don't drink Maker's Mark no more.
No Makers, huh?
He killed that motherfucking train.
No, I do.
Yeah,
That's
Brad
what I get.
Pitt. Brad Pitt hopped off that bullet train.
That's what I get.
Yeah, you not like you used to.
Not like I used to.
Yeah, it used to be a Maker's every other day, the whole bottle.
Whole fucking bottle, bro.
Because you
You know, for $45, you actually get a good amount of Makers.
I mean, dude, okay, let's just say this, and I'll go into the beer.
Custom dip
I'll go
handle.
into the alcohol experience for
Custom
myself.
can't wax,
Listen,
boy.
I can get a bottle or I can get a case.
I like a bottle,
It's going to
man.
last me the same.
Okay.
It's going to last me the exact same.
Yeah.
Nah, the
Let's call it
bottle
a-
goes faster for me than the case.
Because you get grinded on it. Once you get on it, you just can't hop off, right? Yeah, I get that. But for me, it's the same. It's like I fluctuate. Usually, I'll be on liquor in the winter and beer in the summer. That's usually how it goes. So I'll supplement my beer in the summer with some liquor. And then in the winter, I'll supplement my liquor with a little bit of beer.
This man can't manage his time, but he can supplement liquor.
I
and
can
beer.
manage that.
Yeah, if he's managing
Fucking
that.
alcoholic.
I can manage that.
Unreal, man.
He's like,
Unreal.
seems like that time of year again where I'm going to get back on the liquor train. I have my daily dosage lined up, and this bottle should last approximately
I'm on a schedule.
1.3 weeks.
I'm on a
But
schedule,
if you
dog.
ask him to build a fucking table for the podcast, he's like, yeah, I'll get to it 8 months later. Can't do it.
I got
Dude,
priorities.
listen,
that
I'll tell
advent
y'all-
calendar in that bathroom,
Fucked up.
it wouldn't have lasted 3 days into the month. I'd have been gone.
He was
All
like,
the
dude, Christmas
chocolate's
isn't
gone,
even
bro.
here and the calendar's over.
It's like, yo, it's the fourth day. Where's all the beers at? And you're like, yeah, me, the case of beer goes way faster than the bottle of liquor. I'll buy a bottle of liquor. It'll sit up in the cupboard for months. Maybe one or two here and there.
My thing is
Case
like
of beer.
my thing is like a nightcap. I like to cap off the night, just a little bit on ice.
Little head change.
Yeah, right. And I'll do that. But the dangerous part is there's like a window where if I switch, you know, and then I'm like, oh, I was going
It's
to
like
be
a
up
pilot
anyway.
light. If that bitch lights,
I was going to be up anyway. So
if you push that
I've
clip,
already
that
switched.
little on the grill, and that bitch ignites.
It ignites.
Oh, dude, you're up. All of a sudden, it's
grilling.
2:30 in the morning.
You're grilling.
You time travel.
Yeah, you're grilling.
I time traveled
Even
the other
don't matter
day.
if it's medium rare, you're still grilling.
Nah, man, you didn't even go to work that day. Me, Kyle, September, and them were over there at the new house.
Oh, the next day, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
yeah,
man,
you
I gotta
went
get
to
up at
work.
I gotta get up at like 5, bro. It's gonna be fucking rough.
Time travel.
All of a sudden,
He said, "No, I'm
hits
not
me up.
going."
He's like, "Hey, bro, I'm not going to work."
Nope.
I was like,
No.
I had so many days. I was like, fuck it.
dude, work was miserable. I think like it was only going to be like a 6-hour day for me, so I was like, all right, breeze, whatever.
I can do it.
Turn
Sleep when
into
I get
a
home.
fucking 10-hour.
It always happens.
and I was like, this
that's
is
why
fucking crazy.
when I woke up that morning,
You know.
I knew that I was like,
Take
if I
it.
go to work, it's only going to be an 8-hour day, and I'll be fine. I could get home. I knew if I went, it would turn into like that
big
12-hour
one.
day where, dude, I time traveled the other night. Let me tell you what. I went to work the next day. I actually did it.
Heard that?
Yeah.
Back's
you heard it
hurting.
first here on UltraWisdom. If you don't like it, don't pay for the next half of the hour.
Because the Patreon's getting started up. What is this,
Hot
episode
take, hot take.
24?
I'm telling you, hot
Is it
take,
Jeff
bro.
Gordon's
It
episode?
does. Yeah, episode 24, Jeff Gordon. I'm
Yeah.
telling
Rainbow
you,
Warrior.
as long as you don't have ill intent and you're not fucking legitimately trying to spread hate and fucking bury some kind of a person or a race or a group, dude, it's fun. It's a story. It's a time. It's a joke. It's a fucking, it's laughter.
It's life.
We will have serious. All right, Ultra Wisdom watchers, we're going to have serious moments on this show. We're going to have funny moments on this show. We're going to tell stories on this show. We're going to have jokes. We're going to have guests. We're going to have fun. And
We're also-
we're going to
sneak peek.
have. Go ahead.
We're going to shoot guns.
We're going to shoot guns.
Speaking of guns, just got my gun rights back, bro.
Holla
Check
back.
out the first fucking gun I went and got.
How'd you lose your gun rights?
Man, long story, right?
You're coming
Check it
back for
out.
another time to tell?
Yeah, we'll come back for another time.
Okay. Tell your story next time.
Yeah, I used to deal drugs all the time, man. It's a bad habit.
He owns
Got
his own
hooked in there.
company. You don't
Yeah.
own shit.
I don't own anything.
So what are you
I told
worried
him,
about?
I said, hey,
You're right.
all the gators bitches wear rubbers. That's what I told him. All the gators bitches wear rubbers.
Dude.
Anyway, long story
Milking
short,
table.
got him taken away. Just got him back, right? 12 years later.
Gator don't play that shit.
Gator don't play that shit.
Gator don't play that
Dude,
shit.
literally went and got a Colt 1911 45. National Match Gold Cup.
I want to shoot that.
I don't know what that means.
You were in the Air Force. What are y'all shooting?
It's a Colt 1911.
Office chairs and emails.
Model, dude.
What? They didn't give y'all a piece? Y'all didn't
Dude, we had
any
AR-15s on damn gun range, and after that they said, dude, don't give them nothing but a book.
No sidearms. They didn't give y'all no sidearm?
Dude, I wasn't in fucking... I was not
he was a reserve.
What is it called when you're I was in special ops. I was a maintenance technician.
Dude, you have to see that fucking gun, though, man.
Dude, they don't give us a gun?
Man, I couldn't believe that.
Dude, security forces gets a gun. Spec ops, gets a gun, obviously. They're special spec ops. Special forces gets a gun. Anyone else on a fucking military... Bro, you don't just get a gun because you're on a military base. If your job is the mechanic on the base to fix the vehicles, why do you got a piece?
Damn, even when
the
you
only
were...
person that can give you guns is God.
So, even if you get deployed...
I was deployed into a combat zone.
That's
no
what I mean.
piece.
No piece. That's crazy.
No,
So,
because...
you gotta sign your piece in and out, dog. You
No,
gotta
that's what I'm saying.
You gotta check
There's
that thing
no
out.
way.
No, seriously, where I worked, they had
gotta
a
check
gun
it out.
safe. Where I worked when I was in the fucking UAE, they had a gun safe where I worked, and if shit hit the fan, you reported to this part of the base, and they would assign you a weapon, and then you would get one. But you just don't assign everyone a weapon to assign everyone a weapon. That's so much more accountability
Yeah.
we're not there. We're not there, technically.
Yeah.
So, but you don't need to give everyone a weapon, you know what I mean? Come on, look at our schools. There's one guy there with a weapon. They should all have one. They don't give it out. You know why? Accountability issues. It's too much to keep track of that many weapons with that much ammo, and then you have that one nut that shows up and fucking ruins it and shoots half the base. You can't do that. You
That was
can't
like
do
in
that.
Texas, right? What base was that?
Oh, dude. I know exactly what you're talking about.
What was that?
I'm going to blank on it. I'm not going to come up with it. But yeah, bases don't assign... People on bases don't have weapons like that. And there's a couple people that do, and security forces, obviously, those the guys that do gate checks and stuff. But
MPs and stuff, yeah.
Your average military worker on a base does not have a weapon. Even in combat zones, they don't.
That's what I thought. I mean, I didn't think like on base, but I was thinking if you were deployed into
we
a
had
zone,
one that where if it was like, the base is getting invaded, they would give us one. But
even if you went off the base.
No, you don't go in uniform off base anywhere. You're a civilian at that point.
Yeah.
You're a civilian at that point.
You're not supposed to be in uniform.
You're not supposed to be like, yo, I'm off base. Check me out. I'm in the military.
I see him in Colonial Heights all the time. I'm just messing.
It's like, bitch, ain't no one going to try to kill the fucking soldiers at Jimmy John's.
Like, dude, they're driving their Ford Mustangs and their Dodge Chargers.
It's the American dream, dude. Recruited at high school.
Yeah, that's a lot
Want
to take on for a
$20,000 bonus and a
Charger.
Dodge Charger?
Yeah,
dude, come join the army,
man, I don't
bro.
know. They
I'll
come
do it
back,
tomorrow.
no
We all
eyes.
do shit.
They're fucking blind. They got missing a leg, man. They're
I wish we could pay to have you go to basic training for like 8 weeks, dude.
Yo, if you can get a production company to follow me through boot camp, I'll do the show.
you also were in Texas, right?
Yeah, I was in San Antonio.
Yeah, that's where the Air
Yes.
Force. Yeah.
It was Lackland Air Force Base,
Yeah.
San Antonio, Texas. And when you graduate BMT, you get to go down Riverwalk.
Damn. I remember seeing that. Like, I was like 18. I was like, man, you had to take the ASVAB. Like, at school, you had to take it. And so as soon as you take it, they send it, to all the branches. And all
Got your
the
info.
branches are fucking calling.
They need to get back on that shit.
Yeah. And so the Air Force had called, the Marines, all that called. I was like, man, I'm just going to Richard Bland. I'm fucking up. You know what I mean? Like, I'm smoking weed. I don't feel like, doing that. But I looked into it anyway. I was like, yeah, man, let me just look. And I remember looking at like the Air Force video, like the tutorial, like what you would be doing, like from basic to
It's
all
pretty
the way
tight.
up. It was a wild video, man. I watched those guys like they were like it looked like American Gladiator.
Yeah, they
like,
give you the shit. I did that. Yeah.
I was like, dude, this is fucking crazy.
They make you
man.
what's the drill called? Oklahoma drill when you line up in football and take tackle.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it's just straight up like that for 8 weeks.
Get dogged.
You wake up at 4 a.m, you go run for fucking hours, you do cardio, push-ups, sit-ups, crunches.
You go to bed.
You go do pull-ups, you go to breakfast, and then you go just legit train, whether it's marching, how to take apart and put back together and assemble your weapon, whether it's learning. They make you learn from like the president down to like the 20th in command and memorize it. They'll be like, who's the 5th secretary of the... Like, you have to learn so much.
Don't you feel like some people that I've
like,
met...
Mama...
Some people that
it's
I've
such
met,
a harsh. It's such a controlled environment that you have no choice except to like. It's the most successful program this country has is basic training.
If I said pee pee poo poo for every answer, I would get kicked out.
One, I don't think you would do that.
What would they do?
Don't you
Because
feel like
I think
some
the people in front of you would intimidate you to the point that you would not even.
What, are they going to beat my ass?
No.
They say it used to be a lot worse. Like people,
Yeah.
they
Well,
would-
they can't put
it's
their hands
not
on you
that
anymore.
anymore, but it's like, are you really that much of a bitch that you're going to disrespect this?
Right, like you picked to come here.
You chose to come
Right,
here,
right.
and you came here to better your life and to learn discipline, and you're going to be pee-pee poo-poo. You know what? Go.
Dude,
Get the fuck
pee-pee
outta
poo
here.
would be funny.
Oh, dude, one time a mosquito bit my leg, and I slapped it, and he said, "Glasses! Come here!" I was like, fuck.
Because you had glasses because you're blind.
Yeah.
Except those aren't prescription and you just
I
can't
can
see right
through
now.
fakes. No, we were outside after PT, sweaty and nasty. You know, it's Texas, and I was in Texas in like fucking March or April. It was nasty. And we were in formation outside, and a mosquito bit my leg, and everyone's standing still. And I was just like, and just, "Glasses, come here." And I was like, God damn it. Walked up to my fucking instructor, and he was like, "Yo, why did you just touch your leg like that?" I was like, "A mosquito bit my leg, sir." He was like, "Oh, so you just like lose all discipline when a bug bites you on the leg like that?" I was like, "Yes, sir." He was like, "Oh, so you're fucking pathetic, huh?" And I was like, "Yes, sir."
Yes.
And he was like, "Oh, so you can't even like hold your bearing with just a little mosquito bite?"
No,
I don't
sir.
know what you would ever do to your fucking. They're just
Right,
straight
you're right.
roasters, dude. Just
they got
roast
to answer
masters.
for everything that you say.
They're like,
right.
so like
a
you
response.
can't even handle a mosquito bite. What makes you think that you'd be able to handle your brother's out in the fucking field? And I'm like, I don't know, sir. I'm probably a loser.
More than likely.
It's like
whatever
better
you
just
say.
to admit that you're a piece of shit.
Right.
And he's like, yeah, well, guess what? This weekend when everyone's going to fucking this, you're not going. So fucking get back in formation.
You're like, right. And yes,
You're like,
sir,
yes, sir.
that's a good choice
You
because
just
I
do
am
it.
a loser.
Yeah,
I'm a piece of
I
shit.
just take it.
Right.
The people
You
that are
just-
like,
what
I
if you
mean,
come
I
out
don't
of-
know why I would like not be able to support my men in the field because of a bug bite. Because maybe where I'm at, there's no bugs. You don't think there's fucking bugs everywhere, motherfucker.
Right.
Like, it's worse to die.
What if you came at him first like, I'm pathetic? Why did you slap it? Because I'm pathetic. I can't take care of anything. I have no discipline.
They would just
I
add
said,
on to it.
I
They would
literally,
just pile
I
on.
literally was like,
They
You
would just
continue to
pile
please
on.
pile on, sir. My mother, my father did this growing up, and I appreciate it.
I said, because my uncle
Put me
touched
in
me
my
when I was
place,
a
sir.
child, and it really reminded me of that, sir.
Dude, they changed so much. Like,
It makes me
have
love you
met
actually a
people,
little
like,
bit.
You remember people from high school, then they go into service. Like, more people, like, I feel like when they get out, it's like a completely, like, different person. I know it, like, changes them, but
Yeah.
It does
like,
different
I
things
feel like
to,
their
like, a lot of
personality is just,
different
like,
people.
gone, though, bro. Like, they lose, like, I don't want to say
Yeah.
they're desensitized, but, like,
Yeah,
you know,
it changes a little
You got to
bit.
be to
Changes
some
a little
point.
bit.
You know, you go overseas.
You got to change a little bit.
You
Look
gotta
at him.
blank it
Just
out.
Look at his
like,
face.
Yeah.
Look at him. Look at his body.
You gotta
Yeah, but I
be-
feel like he's gotten back, like, to probably who he was before he left. You know what I'm saying? Like, some people
I
come
don't
back
think it
and they
ever
just
really.
never-
I don't
they
think
just
it
know
ever
what you mean.
really
I know what you
like
mean.
changed me because I never took it serious. Like I never took it serious. Like that's one thing I kind of regret a little bit because like I like did sign up for it and I did get after it for 6 years. But I think like most things in my life, I never took it serious. I didn't take college serious. I didn't take like the majority of my work like serious. I didn't take that shit serious because for some reason I always was talented and like smart enough to get by with minimal effort.
Yeah, I feel that, dude.
And I would just be like, oh, this guy's struggling to run and can't memorize the
Dude, just
Secretary
run
of
and
Defense. I'm
memorize.
like, just memorize the thing and run, pussy.
Yeah. I
But
get
like
that.
for some people, it actually really takes all of their effort to do that.
Yeah.
And I just would skate through like Glenn on them damn skates. Just, I'm like,
You know what you
Glad.
should take
let's
serious?
groove tonight.
Glad.
Our sponsors.
Our sponsors? All right.
They're the ones who provide.
I'll take
They're
that
the hand that
serious.
feeds.
I mean, listen, we've all figured out that eating liver is not going to make you jacked. You're going to need more than that. But I do know what will make you jacked. It's Wawa hoagies. Them things will make you big. Wawa wants you to come in and try one of their junior, classic, or shorty rolls. We just got past Thanksgiving, and the turkey gobbler sandwich is amazing. And let me tell you what, you eat fucking one of those every day and hit the gym, you will grow. You will grow fast. You won't have to eat disgusting raw organs. So,
Just eat the Wawa hoagies.
Wawa,
You don't need human
gobbler's
growth
good, man.
hormone.
gobbler's
I had a couple of
amazing.
them, yeah.
It's the fucking mashed potatoes with the turkey, the cranberry sauce, the stuffing, and the aioli on it.
I don't
Yeah,
know
dude,
about
get the
cranberry.
crayon off and
I
get
get
the
the
gravy
crayon
on.
off.
That's what I
get
gotta
the
say.
crayon off and gravy on. Yeah.
That's what I would say.
Yeah, so just
Sheesh.
Wawa just pretty much wanted you to know that this season you don't have to eat disgusting animal organs to get jacked and then lie to your entire fan base about your PED usage. All you have to do is just go to Hoagie Fest.
And tell the truth.
Get Italians. Get meatballs. Get turkeys.
Tell the
Get
truth
clubs.
about how you got big.
Just crush Wawa and crush life. Go to Wawa.com or download the app on the App Store or Google Store, and your first purchase on your sub from your nearest Wawa not only will come with a free drink, but will give you a coupon for the next time you come back for a buy one, get one sandwich. So you can treat your friend, your girl, your boy, whoever you want to a Wawa hoagie. Wawa.com or download the app, promo code ULTRA. Get jacked off hoagies, not liver. Thanks for watching, friends. We'll see you next week. Thanks for coming on, Eric.
Yep.
Brothers out.
Peace.
UltraWisdom.